Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the UMASS Minutemen taking on a team from the AAC, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Black Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Kumachan. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. It's a draw. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Black Knights! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this offense gets on the board in the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Army 6, UMass 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Off the boot, looking for his man. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Here comes the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The back goes in motion. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw. It's Daly. Makes his connection. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Black Knights are on the move. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Jumped on top of the pile.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Pocket starts to collapse. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Army! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Scanning the field, it's Kumachan. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UMass. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Lawrence are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the move. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Give to the fullback. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The option look. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked off his feet. This offense has a 2nd down play. Give to the fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Using his legs, it's John. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. Keeps looking downfield. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The give to the tailback. Smashes through. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Pumachan. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minuteman.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to the running game. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. Complete to the left. Touchdown, UMASS! What a catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now on the option. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Gibson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
At the 25. Brings up second down.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Central Michigan just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory, and that's really the standard there in Mount Pleasant. They'll enjoy this one all week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Run it with the fullback. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll try to pop the draw. Still running at the 40. And he's running in the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. On the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 2nd down coming up. They'll run the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Daly. They're bringing heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He'll keep it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Daly. They're working that left side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Handoff to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal thanks to the big fella.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. That's caught. It's John. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Pumachan. Gets it to the back. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. The give to the lone running back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? UMass will line up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
At the 40, there he goes. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I mean, what a playmaker. This dude can take off from anywhere and attack your defense. Forget the option. Forget pitching it. He is going to take it, and this is why, because he chews up big yards, makes the huge play.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the option. Touchdown, Army! They move on top here in the 4th.
Defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass. It's Pumachan. Finds a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed behind the line. It's John. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. UMass will line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Off play action. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He's going to pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Pumachan. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this is